Lindenwood University is known internationally and nationally because of their dedication to students and innovations. But what does it really mean to be a lion? Boxing therapy helps you relieve all the stress of the week, plus it's a really fun exercise. For a good pizza place, don't hesitate and visit your nearest Mud. Mud has over 30 different toppings to choose, from vegan to meaty, or you could even get a pizza salad. No matter how much you want, the price always stays the same. I had the chance to talk to one of the managers and go over a few of Mud's values and best features. So right now we are in the Uncharted gym and there's an amazing weightlifting competition going right behind us. The weightlifting gym, Uncharted Barbell, is a unique place that will test your mental and physical strength. They host a fall lifting meet twice every year. This is their 9th lifting meet. People who participate can later qualify for the American Open Series or participate just for fun.
I went 6 for 6, so that means that I was able to hit all 6 lifts, 3 for snatches and 3 for clean and jerks, and I qualified for nationals, so I'm really happy.
Lynette Cotropa is the owner of the gym and a former Lindenwood student. She used to live on Lindenwood's Olympic lifting team, and now she hosts this event where more than 35 lifters from Lindenwood attend.
I love hosting this meet because lifting is just such a passion of mine, so it's so cool to have people here that just enjoy the meet as much as we do. We love hyping people up. I love being the announcer and just getting people hyped up and having a lot of people. There's a big crowd, there's families here, so it's a really, really cool event that people can come locally. And we host a good meet. It's well run, if I say so myself. And we have great volunteers that always come out and help. So
local lifters from all around wait all year for this event. When registering for the event, all lifters must declare a lifting total, which is a combination of a lifter's best snatch, clean, and jerk. The total must be within 20 kilograms.
We have a weight class, and my weight class is 76, so I just lift against who also weighs 76 or lower until 71 kilos.
For LUTV News, I'm Rolando Dupuy. When you think about church worship, typically you will think about it being led by adults, but at Church on the Rock in St. Peter's, they decided to do something a little bit different. Let's take a look.
So I oversee teenagers from grades 6 through 12, and we meet every single Wednesday night. We have a youth service, we have a little small group meeting, as well as a mini service as well. And basically what it is about over 50 students were involved in this production. That's different things between tech to musicians, to singers, to dancers, to rappers, all involved using their gifts and their skills and their abilities to communicate a message of hope, of life, something encouraging. And that's really just all about Jesus, and that Jesus loves everyone and that everyone can be accepted.
Students are from grades 6 to 12, and they are this talented group of kids, and they put all their talents together to glorify God here in this church. So we had a whole entire show going on. It happens once a year, and they killed it. So we had a great turnout today. I was so happy to see my students kill it. I was so happy to see everybody come out to see the show, and I can't wait for next year.
It's been a year since I've been here. I think the best part of being here is the creativity. It is the artistry that people put into what they do. Most churches just will do service, they'll just do worship, and then they call it a day. But the students here work really, really hard to put on productions like this, to put on performances like this. I know because I used to be one of them. They practice for hours in their room looking in the mirror, and that takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of devotion. So I think the coolest part about being here is the artistry, and it's the way that these people dedicate themselves to their craft and what they do.
Welcome to this edition of LUTV News. I'm Shaylin Davis.
And I'm Rolando Dupuy. The Autism Cares Act of 2019 was signed by President Donald Trump on Monday. The Autism Cares Act recognizes the problem of aging out of service and makes sure that the federal government continues to help hundreds of thousands of young adults with autism. The act provides $1.8 billion in funding for autism programs and research to find a cure. Fire broke out at the popular St. Andrews Cinema in St. Charles County early this morning. When the firefighters arrived, the flames were gone, but they found lots of smoke coming from the roof. According to officials, an electrical malfunction in the lobby could have caused the fire. The owners of the theater, which has been a fixture in St. Charles for over 50 years, have not yet said when it will reopen. a crime reduction program will be soon hitting the streets of St. Louis. Community leaders hope to launch a program called Cure Violence in 3 Traverse City neighborhoods as early as March. The city announced in early November that the first Cure Violence centers will be launched in the Walls Goodfellow Hamilton Heights, Walnut Park West and East, and Dodgetown neighborhoods. It will partner with local entities such as Washington University's Institute of Public Health and nonprofit organizations like the Urban League and Better Family Life to help ensure the program's success. The strike continues into its 3rd day. More than 49,000 workers nationwide walked off their jobs on Monday. 2 major striking points in the new 4-year contract are healthcare costs and giving temporary workers a clear path to permanent jobs. Workers say they are willing to stay out as long as they need. A city analysis says that the strike is costing the company about $100 million every day. Hey guys, good news for the Cardinals. Their manager Mike Shildt was named the 2019 National League Manager of the Year on Tuesday night. Brewers manager Craig Counsell came in second and Braves manager Brian Snitker finished third. However, this is the second time in history that the winner of the award didn't receive the most first-place voters. Shildt got actually less first-place votes than Counsell. This is also the very first time that the Manager of the Year award goes to someone who has never played professional baseball. Tony La Russa won the award in 2002 and Whitey Herzog in 1985, making Shildt the 3rd manager in Cardinals history to earn the honor. In the American League, Minnesota's Rocco Baldelli won the American League Manager of the Year. Baldelli and the Yankees manager Aaron Boone had the same number of first-place votes. However, Baldelli received 13 second-place votes to Boone's 9. That makes the Minnesota Twins manager the winner. And good news for the Cardinals keeps coming. Adam Wainwright is not going anywhere. The Cardinals pitcher signed a 1-year deal to remain with the team. Wainwright will be part of the 2020 season, and this contract might make him finish his career with the only major league team for which he has ever played. He played last season on a $2 million deal and proved that he was still effective, going 14-10 with a 4.19 ERA and 153 strikeouts. The Blues lost to the Arizona Coyotes 3-2 in a shootout on Tuesday, ending their 7-game winning streak. The Blues seem to be outplaying their opponents with an incredible amount of zone time and 64 shot attempts to the net to Arizona's 35. But they still miss shooting opportunities. Their next game will be on November 15 at 6 p.m. against the Blue Jackets in Ohio. The men's water polo team will start the 2019 Men's Collegiate Club Championship this weekend in Pittsburgh as the #1 ranked team. This season has been nothing but successful for the Lions with a 17-6 overall record and a 6-game winning streak. The Lions received 100 points in their last week of regular season competition. They passed the University of California and become the #1 ranked team in the division with teams like Michigan State, Texas A&M, and Villanova and Ohio State. The Lindenwood men's and women's basketball team have few more important games coming up this week. The men's basketball team will host William Woods for its home opener on Thursday evening in Highland Arena at 7 p.m. Lindenwood and William Woods have met just once before. That time, the Lions securing a 93-58 victory over the Owls in 2012. And the women's basketball team opens the regular season with a family foe, Pitt State. The women will take part in the first official game, but have played 2 exhibition contests already. Lindenwood played Illinois State and Eastern Illinois to start, and Peterborough State has already played 2 games this season. The Missouri Tigers lost Tuesday night game on number 21st Xavier in overtime. Sharpshooter Mark Smith had an open look with 5.3 seconds left, but a push rush double clutch attempt fell short, sending the game into overtime. The Musketeer took the lead in the extra period, winning 63-58 against the Tigers. The Tigers now have 6 days off, ahead of their next game at 7 p.m. against Wofford College on November 18. That's all I have for us. Listening back to Jake and Chelsea.